And we'll be starting very shortly.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Testing.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome on. Bonjour, guten Tag. How are you all doing? I hope you're doing wonderful. Put your arms in the air. Give yourselves a nice big stretch because it is Monday. If that means anything to anyone anymore, I don't know. Good morning to Joshua. Good morning to Gosha. Hello, darling. Good morning to Chrissy. Good morning to Stefan and Elaine. I hope you all super duper duper. Good morning to Darius. We've got the one and only Darius Lucas. See, I'm under pressure now because Darius is he's a pro when it comes to filming. So I hope you like my recording studio, Darius. I hope people are really, really well. If you have never tuned in before, we begin always with the same part, which is spending a moment to breathe. Because they might be the only conscious breaths you take in a day. But if you do stay to the end, you get to do it again. So maybe it won't be the only time you get to do it in one. Who knows? So find yourself somewhere comfortable. Sit down. Take a moment. Just be still. Lift your shoulders up. Breathe in. Roll your shoulders back. Oh, and just breathe out. Let's do that again. Lift your shoulders up. Breathe in. Roll them to the back. And then let them drop. Take a normal breath. And on the out breath, begin to take a big deep breath in to the count of 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And hold. And let it out slowly. Take another big deep breath in again. And hold at the top. And let it out slowly with a sigh. Roll your shoulders at the top, feel free to. And take some normal, calming breaths. Welcome. Put your arms into the center, stretch your arms up and out. Oh, and just give your chest and your shoulders and your back a beautiful stretch. Oh, I think I have been sat in this position for that many meetings and lives. I can really feel just how much good and not so good my body posture has changed. So just make sure you're all stretching, everybody. Like, there is no excuse for not stretching. If you're struggling to stretch, well, I'm sure there are enough Facebook Lives out there showing people what they can do. In fact, we had one the other day. Anyway, let us say good morning. Who else have we got on the line? We have Lucidia, we have Saul, we have Freddie. Good morning, everyone. Some new faces appearing on the feed today. I don't know what's happening there. Maybe Facebook's algorithms expanding out. But good morning to everyone. Welcome to your daily check-in. We have a run through of a timetable of everything that is on. We have some personal insights and sharings, and then we play my new guitar, which I love to play and can't still believe that I'm actually playing it live to people. But hey, whilst we're in the space of everything changing, why not have everything change? Yeah. So good morning, people, one and all. Let us do a run through. This is the system that I built. Not from an ownership perspective. Anybody has access to it. Anybody can put whatever they want into it. Let's make it a bit bigger. You can put whatever you want into the system. You can use it to see what's on. You can add your own stuff into it. It's literally the easiest way I could find to bring together a myriad of different things. So we have healing things in there. You've got music. You've got meditation. You've got mindfulness, gong baths, creativity, dancing. And I'm going to start splitting it into two and having a business section and a healing section as well, so that you can check in there at any single point. There's people helping with understanding your numbers, with clearing down expenses, with dealing with furlough, with dealing with accounts, marketing. Last night I did a business technology Sunday surgery where we went through like an hour and a half's call on teaching platforms, the new Facebook live streaming platform, StreamYard, which is what I'm using today. All of these things below, that's all StreamYard. So we went through all of that. So literally there's business support you can get, there's personal support you can get, no excuses. So if you're someone that sat there going, oh, I'm bored. If you're playing Kevin and Perry, yeah, if you don't see not Kevin and Perry is, maybe I'm showing my age, then there's tons of stuff you can do. So Monday actually is the most jam-packed of all of the days. There are 19 things you can do today. 19 things, my word. Right, so I'm not going to spend ages going through all these, but all of the links are above. A link for today, a link for the week, and a link for the form. So if you want to add something in, if you know someone that's offering a business service, a personal service, anything like that, most of them are free or donation or pretty low priced. So let's have a see. I always go through tomorrow morning today. So I've already done, this morning we had some breath work, we've got some yoga, some meditation, some more yoga. 10:30, directly after my live, we have a creative process, picture tapping with Angelita. Let's have a look what that is. Draw and tap to reduce feelings of anxiety. If you have never done tapping, emotional freedom technique, EFT, it is wonderful. Don't ask me. Well, I have my ideas how it works, and I've looked into it, but I can tell you from personal experience, tapping when you're feeling anything, any form of anxiety, stress, fear, worry, doubt, anything that you want to just deal with, learn tapping. It is it's one of the easiest self techniques you can do to literally help yourself. It really, really, really is. Good morning to Jack Felstead, that has come on as well. We've got Tim Snell, we've got Charmaine Berry and Carolina all joining us. Thank you very much, guys. Good morning. You missed a tiny little bit of breath work and a stretch, but we'll do it again at the end, don't you worry. Okay, so 10:30, Angelita seems to be in 2. For a fun way, so I'll check that. So I'm guessing that's just a duplicate. 11 o'clock, we have 2 things, both of them in the fitness category. We have got Pilates with Julie Cowan, and we've got bodyweight circuits with Scotty Pepper. Scotty's, who I was mentioning earlier, he does a lot of the stretching classes. He did one last week as well. So if you are, check him out as well if you wanted to find more about stretching. But I know he's really, really good for the physical body work that he does. So this is a body weight circuit. So no excuse. You don't need to be bench lifting your dog, as I've seen some people doing. It's all done using body weights. That's at 11 o'clock. 12 o'clock, we have got the Gaga dancers. Tim, I've seen your message. I'll come back to that at the end to do tomorrow. We've got the Gaga dancers at 12 o'clock. That's various things, different teachers every single time. That is movement, stretch, the body, a bit of dance as well. So that's at 12 o'clock. Every single day at 12:30, Lavinia Sanders does her guided meditation. And on a Monday, we have the Tunishita. Is it Tunishita? Tushita Meditation Center as well, doing a meditation. So there's 2 to choose from there. No time for a break. Straight in at 1 o'clock, we've got more Pilates with Julie Cohen. And you're welcome to a little bit of a break, because if you want, the Cosmic Granny has her meditation at 1:11. So that would be a lot of meditation there. So maybe you do want to break it up or miss the early ones. See the Cosmic Granny. I don't know. It's down to yourself. 1:30, Mother and Baby with Sarah. What's this? This is a new one. The postnatal period is a very special time for mothers and babies. So this is a practice to nurturing and nourishing, helping to rejuvenate and relax our babies as integral to each element of the session. So sessions offer the opportunity to meet the community of mothers around you. Feel free to feed, change, chat, and support one another. So if you are a new mother of any, well, I don't know what periods it would be, postnatal period. So check in with that. It's a really nice way to feel connected with other people as well. Carolina says yoga. Oh, it's mother and baby yoga. What to expect, asana postures. I'm sorry, Carolina. I'm going to just move what to expect to the top. Because I think that makes more sense then. All right, so it is mother and baby yoga. Wow, that's awesome. 2 o'clock, we got the Gaga dancers back. I've got to check out these Gaga dancers, honestly. I really do. I've looked at a couple of things, but I've not managed to make a class. But they're on twice every single day. Then you're allowed a break. You've got a 3-hour break there between 2 and 5. So you can get a light lunch, but quite light because you've got Pilates straight afterwards as well. At 5 o'clock. And then at 7, you've got 5 rhythms. This is with Sarah Blagg. 5 rhythms is like an hour and a half's journey through 5 different types of dance, 5 types of music to help your body express. If you've always wanted to do it, but you've been a bit self-conscious, perfect time. There's just you in a room. Although I remember the first time I did stuff like that with only myself in a room, and I still got embarrassed, which is really interesting because there's nobody watching. But it's a really weird thing that occurs. 7 o'clock as well. Bedtime stories, mother and father and family and children, or you can do it on your own. It's all cool. And you've got yoga nidra with Uma Dinsmore. Caroline says it's amazing, 900 people. So I'm guessing that's got to be the Gaga dancers. So you're saying that there's 900 people on there. Was that on the lives? She used to teach at the Wonder Inn. Do I know who she was? Oh, I don't know the name, do I? No, just this Gaga dancers. Right, well, maybe I will check it out then. Press me on that, Carolina. Come on, let's get it going. Okay, so that is your run through of what is on. As I said, this system, there's links to add to it. Sunday's only got about 9 things in. I'm going to start adding a column so that if it expires, it can leave. I want to make sure that it's up to date. Now, Tim, who's one of the first people to add to the list, says breathwork has moved to tomorrow, 7 a.m. and a full moon breathwork tonight. So, Tim, what time is your breathwork on tonight? Let us know. because I'll add it in if you want. And he says his breathwork's moved to, where's Tim's at the top there? Tim's breathwork has moved to 7 a.m. tomorrow. So I'll let this one and change that to a Tuesday. Perfect. Okay, Tim. That's on a Tuesday now. Have I done that right? Let me know if I have. Tomorrow night, 8 p.m. Tomorrow night. Okay, so tomorrow, Tim, can you add that into the list anyway? And you'll see one of the second forms. It says if it's on a fixed date. So if you're doing it on a fixed date tomorrow, then I'll know to take that out. 8 p.m. tomorrow, I might be able to do that. Mondays to Tuesdays at 7 a.m. Yeah. Okay, I've moved that one to Tuesdays. We've got Gail Edwards with us. Catch it. That's with Gail. Good morning. So that is your daily run through of what he's on. No excuse to not be doing anything, guys, at all. There's so much stuff. I saw Gail doing a live cooking yesterday, like whilst doing brand identity and brand building. Like, honestly, there's so much stuff. In fact, I'll speak to Gail right now, and gosh, if you're still on, that list you just saw, I'm splitting it into, like, let's say personal body and business, or business related. So if you've got any services that you're offering, if you're doing any, I don't know, live workshops or just little run throughs of things, little surgery sessions, drop me a message, because I'm starting to build out the business side of it, so that there's just stuff that people can do every day that's for themselves, and stuff that people can do every single day for their business. Because if you wish, I'm totally cool if people want to take this time to just go inwards and reflect. I actually encourage that, but at the same time, if you're feeling fairly strong, if you're feeling up for stuff, and you don't, and you're not avoiding, that's a key thing here, then, and you need to do something, or you need to do something on your business, then let's put that together so that people can find that time to do that. Lubna, same for yourself as well. If you've got any business sessions you're offering, please put them in the links so we can do something together, and I can share it with people. So what is today's teachings, lessons, wisdoms, and insights? This. The gift of the annoying person. How can an annoying person be a gift? Well, it's down to perspective, isn't it? But I like to consider I like to think I've been working on myself for quite a while, but that does not mean by any stretch of the imagination that I don't get triggered. I don't have my down days. I don't have days like everybody else does. I think they're needed, because I think they really help you to, if you see it this way, they really help you to explore something within you that's not quite wholesome. There is a line by an artist called Fia, F-I-A. She's wonderful. Her songs are like therapy. And she starts her track with, speak about the light whilst banishing the dark, or walking around cut in half. And I remember when I first heard that, my body's tingling right now. I remember when I first heard that, and I was like, whoa, like back. Those who speak about the light whilst banishing the dark are walking around cut in half. And it really impacted me, because I've gone through periods of like positive mental attitude, like blast through it. You know, you just don't focus on the darkness or anything like that. And there is some truth in that. There is definitely some truth in that, but it is not the truth from my perspective, because we're here in this 3D reality. We're here in third density, mind, body, spirit. We're here in a matter-based reality, and that includes it is dualistic. It means we have extremes. We have light and dark. We have hot and cold, tall and small, and these things wouldn't exist without an opposite. You offer a child a double chocolate chip cookie or ultimate peace of mind, and the child will pick the cookie, because it understands what not a cookie is, but it doesn't understand what the opposite of peace of mind is. But if I offer you a double chocolate chip cookie and a piece of cake or peace of mind, as much as you may want the cookie, you'll probably take peace of mind. Why? Because you've experienced disturbance of mind. So you have a parallel in that moment to compare it to, and therefore you'll take the one that that serves the most, the greatest. So I do believe that we are here to experience multiple different things. We're here to experience this extremality, let's say. And the gift of the annoying person is when you meet someone, or the gift of the annoying situation, or the gift of the annoying place, when you are somewhere, you're in an experience, and life is just a continuation of experiences. When you're in an experience and it triggers something within you, and you feel anything other than self-energy, you feel anything other than love or calm or creativity or compassion or confidence or curiosity, if you feel an emotion that is not necessarily supportive in that moment, then there is an opportunity to explore that. And it's the other person that enabled you to feel that. And this is where the gift of the annoying person comes in. And yes, it is frustrating as hell sometimes to see those situations in that light, because all you want to be is pissed off. All you want to be is angry or upset or whatever it is, whatever the emotion of the day is for that particular day. That's all you can experience in that moment. But when you realize that afterwards, and this is what often happens, weeks, months, years down the line, all of a sudden you look back at that moment and you think, actually, I'm quite glad that happened. Like, how many of you people right now watching, whether you're watching live or watching back afterwards, can look back at a situation that you absolutely hated, a person that really annoyed you, something that happened, and now you can look back and say, actually, that made me. Without that situation, I probably wouldn't be who I was today. In fact, without that situation, I probably would have had to learn it again or go through it again. And if I didn't learn it, I'd probably go through it again. So was it a bad situation, or actually was it really helpful? And the gift of the annoying person is that in the moment. It's finding some calmness in that moment to realize that this person who is upsetting me, causing me anger, sorrow, guilt, frustration, whatever, it doesn't matter. They're allowing me to experience something like I showed yesterday, when everything's sat in the bottom like this, but just allowing a little bit of a shake to bring it up so that you can witness it, so that you can see it. And someone did that for me the other day, and I hadn't felt what I felt in a long time, which tells me that I've done enough work, because I used to feel it a lot, but there was something still there, and it hadn't come up for a while. And it took the Cosmic Granny, who does her meditations at 111, to say to me, because I had a few various ways I was going to look at it, and she said, "Oh, brilliant. So you're just going to message that person and say thank you?" And I was like, "Oh, Philip." And in some sort of righteous stance, I hadn't seen the gift of the annoying. I hadn't seen what they'd given me. And it caused me more frustration to have to say thank you to them. And I had to feel into that as well. So it was a double entendre, and feeling into it, I realized something that's built into particularly men. And it's this one-upmanship. And Granny shared something that I can't remember if it had a particular name. It was something like, it's not opinion bias, but she said that the way you deliver your feedback, or the way you approach someone, or the way you go to someone, you judge how you will go to them based on how they will react. So, for example, and we know this logically, like if you're going to deliver some news that's going to really upset someone, you may adjust the news a little bit so it's received in the best way. You may do. But then there's certain things that if you went to someone to say thank you, but you were, let's just say, I don't know, let's just take a situation where you've got a group of people and they're all jealous of each other, then somebody might not go and say thank you to someone because of how they would then maybe use that against them. And all of a sudden now you don't say thank you, even if it's due. And so we went through a few of these different situations, and I really saw that the other day. And so today I really wanted to share that, because it was a massive insight for myself to find that. And if I'm finding it, as someone else said on a call the other day, actually, what's happening inside is a reflection of what's happening outside. So wherever you're at right now, likelihood is someone's probably getting a bit tetchy on you. Reframe, sorry, you're getting a bit tetchy, and you're unconsciously choosing that because of the gift of someone triggering that within you. And it's about seeing that. And this is one of the reasons why I think that relationships can break apart sometimes, because they're bringing stuff up. I think relationships are a brilliant mirror, phenomenal mirror. Having the ability to communicate with your significant other is really important. And I'm really grateful that me and Christina can do that. But I really want to hand over today the gift of the annoying person. Please see every situation, every moment that triggers you as a gift. Find what it's teaching, because otherwise you're just going to keep rinsing and repeating the same bollocks, the same shit all the time, and it's always going to be someone else's fault. And most of the people on my feed know it's never anyone else's fault. It's always our own fault. But that's hard to stomach sometimes. I get that. But there is no greater teacher in the world than understanding that you are the center of your own universe and everything is happening for you. Therefore, it can never be anyone else's fault. It has to be yours, and it's there to be learned. So, that's what I really wanted to share today. I hope that was useful. Good morning to Andrew Hicklin. I got your audio the other day, dude. Really enjoyed it. Thank you very much. I thought it was beautiful, actually. And I can tell you've been doing more radio work as well. You do have a good radio voice. We've got Christine with us. Christine joined us for our Business Technology Sunday surgery last night. And I don't know if I owe you a little mini apology for if I blew your mind with stuff, because I know you said you're not massively up there on all the tech. So I'm not too sure where we stand on that. I was going to message you today. I'm running over today, so we're going to have to speedy up it. We've got Jack Forster on the line. Good day, mate. Awesome, dude. We've got Angela Davenport on the line as well. Angela, thank you for sharing what I asked you to share the other day. I met Nico, who was in one of your groups. So thank you very much. Gail's going to send us some stuff for the business side of things. Brilliant. I love that. Okay. So I think these all kind of started because one day I wanted to sing some songs on Facebook. I thought I'm going to break through that barrier. And then realized I was quickly running out of songs. So I thought I'd just do one song a day. But I've got people on. Tomorrow we have Misha Sinclair on. If you haven't heard Misha, I have no idea how to. She's as good as a rapper as, what's she called? Kate Bush. And she sings beautifully. She plays guitar. She's epic and she's awesome. And it's my pleasure to give her space to be able to share her music because she's just brilliant. So you don't have to listen to me tomorrow. So this song's called Sia Ham A Quacken Henos. Yeah, I can't say it slowly. I do not want you to go to sleep. No. Okay. We're going to do a couple of rounds. I'll try and tell you what we're going to sing. You can sing this at home. You will work it out, I promise you. Excuse me. Okay. I am one. Nope. I am walking in the universe. 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 I am walking. I am walking. I am walking in the universe. I am walking. I am walking. I am walking in the universe. I am laughing in the presence of God. 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 I am laughing. I am laughing. I am laughing in the presence of God. I am laughing. I am laughing. I am laughing in the presence of God. I am loving all the people here. 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 I am loving, I am loving. Ooh, I am loving all the people here. I am loving, let's all love. I am loving, let's all love. I am loving all the people here. I am kissing all the people in the world. I am kissing all the people in the world. I am kissing all the people in the world. I am kissing all the people in the world. I am kissing, I am kissing. Woo! I am kissing all the people in the world. I am kissing, I am kissing. Woo! I am kissing all the people in the world. I am hugging in the presence of God. 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 I am hugging, I am hugging. Ooh, I am hugging in the presence of God. I am hugging, I am hugging. Ooh, I am hugging in the presence of God. I'm singing quiet in the presence of God. Singing quiet in the presence of God. I'm quiet in the presence of God. Singing quiet in the presence of God. Singing quiet, woo! Singing quiet in the presence of God. Singing quiet, woo! Singing quiet in the presence of God. Any more? Let's do one more in the presence of God. Do one more in the presence of God. Do one more in the presence of God. Do one more in the presence of God and the universe. Let's go. Sing it more with God. Sing it more with God. Sing it more in the presence of God. Sing it more. Woo! Sing it more in the presence of God and the universe and the spirit and all things, all men, all the time. I never thought I'd play that on Facebook Live. An incredibly adapted version. Last minute check in to Daryl James, Brian Bailey. It's a long name, isn't it? I like that. Gail Edwards. Oh, you have made my day. I'm loving this. I need to speak to you. Let's get a call in. I know we're long overdue a call, man. We really, really are. And same with Rihanna. I'm getting there. I'm getting there. Do you want to sing, by the way? You strike me as a good singer, soul sister. We've got Lauren Draper on the line as well. Good morning, Draper. Hope you're all good. Guys, we're finishing now. So we finish the show how we begin, in the same way we finish life, how we begin, with a breath. So here's what I would like you to do. I would like you to get yourself comfortable. Steph Brown, get yourself comfortable. You just got the last 1 minute. Then you can leave and watch Cats. Everyone's free to go. So, I'm reading too many comments. Look, I'll read the comments afterwards. Everybody, Jack, Christine, find yourself somewhere comfortable. A couple of minutes to relax. Okay? So, get yourself somewhere. Jack says he's comfy. Brilliant. All right. Okay. Close your eyes. Take your gaze inwards. Breathe in and lift your shoulders up. Roll your shoulders back and drop them with a sigh. Let's do that again. Breathe in and lift your shoulders up. Roll them back. Lower them as you breathe out. Take a couple of normal breaths. next out breath, just empty your lungs. Nice and empty. And then breathe in, full breath. And let it out with a sigh. And we're going to breathe in slowly now to the count of 6. Breathe in. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And hold. 2, 3, 4. Breathe out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold. Breathe in. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold. Breathe out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Just continue with that rhythm. A couple more breaths. See if you can feel the sensation of the air as it leaves your nose. And on your next out breath, just begin to find some regularity with it, some normal rhythms. See if you can take your attention down behind your eyes, down your throat, to the back of your chest where your heart is. Can you feel it beating? Can you feel the pulse, the vibration? Whatever's happening, there's always an opportunity to find stillness in your body. You own it. No one can take it away from you. And it takes a minute. You're welcome to remain in this state, relaxed, and just enjoy it. The world will still carry on. It's not going to end if you sit for a few moments. And whenever you're ready though, just become aware of your body, if you wish. Thank you for joining me this morning. I hope you've enjoyed yourself. Wish you a wonderful day with all the joy and all the love that's available. Take care.